Fearless, here's a roundup of the stories we're watching now. I'm Dani Laurel. Travelers are taking last-minute trips to celebrate the holidays with their families in the provinces. Let's take a look at the situation over at the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange. Reporting live for us on the ground is Rainiel Pawid. Rainiel, kamusta dyan? Gaano kadaming tao there?
Dani, bus trips are still on schedule here at PITX. There are buses that are heading to southern Luzon and Bicol region. Most commuters are hoping to catch up and be with their families tonight. Among them is Noriel Calalang, a student from Baguio City. Last night, he finished some of his research papers and other school activities, so he had to travel to Manila in the early hours. He'll then be traveling to Naik, Cavite to catch up with his family's holiday celebration. Meanwhile, Admin Officer Mary Joy Di Malanta just finished sorting out the payroll at their office before heading straight to the terminal to try to take advantage of the remainder of the long weekend. Right now, the terminal is slightly less crowded compared to the past 2 days. According to PITX management, last night marked the highest surge of passengers, reaching over 204,000. Bus companies continue to remind passengers not to bring heavy baggage and ensure that animal transports have vaccination and containers. PITX expect around 2.6 million passengers to utilize the terminal from December 15 to January 3rd. Dani, some bus lines advise public to book early for the return tickets in Manila on the first week of January since bus seats are starting to fill up quickly. Back to you, Dani.
All right, no traffic like Christmas traffic here in the Philippines, but nice that everyone is on their way home to their families tonight. Maraming salamat. That was Rainiel Pawid reporting to us live from PITX. Meanwhile, President Bongbong Marcos urges Filipinos to be an instrument of hope this holiday season. In his Christmas message, the president noted that the true meaning of Christmas lies in the recognition of the season as an opportunity to reach out to those who are suffering from solitude, sickness, and poverty. He added that there is no better way to share the gift of Christmas than by spreading hope to those who need it the most. He also called for goodwill, kindness, and compassion amid all the celebrations. Now, only 1 in 3 Filipinos expect a more prosperous holiday celebration this year. That is according to Pulse Asia survey taken earlier this month. The survey revealed that only 30% of respondents are eager for the holidays. This is down from last year's 43%. Meanwhile, more than half of those surveyed said they expect no changes in this year's celebrations compared to last year. There has also been an increase in the number of people anticipating a, quote, poorer holiday season, with the figure rising from 6% in 2022 to 13% this year. But despite these expectations, there's a prevailing optimism for the upcoming year. An overwhelming 92% of Filipinos expressed their intent to embrace the new year with hope, while only 1% of respondents are not hopeful about 2024. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. watching One News Now. I'm Danny Laurel. The Health Department has logged 18 cases of the COVID-19 Omicron subvariant JN.1. The agency says these cases have already recovered. The Department of Health also maintains that the subvariant does not necessarily spread faster, nor does it present any increased severity. Meanwhile, former Health Department Special Advisor Dr. Tony Leachon advises the public to mask up for about 2 weeks amid the rising COVID hospital admissions and positivity rate. He also urges the DOH to be transparent when it comes to the number of COVID-19 infections in the country.
Huwag nating hindi advice ng tao mag-face mask, hindi malaking kawalan para sa maraming tao mag-ingat. Kasi ang problema natin lagi, we try, kinapakampante natin ng mga tao kahit hindi okay, kahit ang data nakabulaga na sa'yo na hindi maganda. We should be transparent about the data and then alert the public accordingly.
The Health Department reports 4 more cases of firecracker-related injuries. The total number of firecracker-related injuries is now 12. The new victims include 2 minor boys using both legal and illegal firecrackers, while the 2 other victims are adults aged 23 and 49 years old, both injured by quitis. The DOH urges local governments and authorities to stop the sale of illegal fireworks in their localities. The agency also advised parents to watch over their children and use noise-making alternatives in the coming New Year celebrations. Now, the streets in Seoul are shining bright with Christmas magic once again after a pause during the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's see South Korea's dazzling displays in this report by the Associated Press. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again tomorrow as we monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Danny Laurel. We are One News. Enjoy your Noche Buena.